Hi everyone, you're watching Yoga with Ellie Camille. I'm Ellie, and this is a yoga practice perfect for the beginning of spring. Spring is a wonderful time of rebirth and renewal in nature and within us. After a long, cold winter, the earth renews itself by rebirthing beautiful flowers and leaves. And just as nature begins to come alive again, so do our spirits. Like nature, in the winter months, our bodies can become dormant with stored and old energy. So with the coming of spring, we start to feel a lightness, allowing ourselves to be open to newness. Maybe this is the perfect time to start a new habit or make some healthy changes. Maybe you started the year off with really strong New Year's resolution, and it's hard to do that in the middle of winter. So if you need to come back to it, need to recommit to it, spring is the perfect time for that. So today, in order to wake up our bodies and our minds, we're going to focus on energizing poses, opening up our hearts and our bodies. If you want some props today, maybe 2 blocks would be good, or something similar like a thick book and a blanket. You might want a blanket to assist you in some of these poses. So whenever you're ready, start in easy pose with your eyes open or closed, whatever's more comfortable. Begin to explore the depth of your breath by elongating your inhales and deepening your exhales. With every exhale, imagine that you are breathing out old energy from your body. With every inhale, imagine that you are detoxifying the body and filling it with renewed energy. Exhale the old energy out. Inhale fresh, new energy. When you're ready, open your eyes, and we are going to stay in easy pose and do a little twist. So bring your right hand to your left knee, bring your right fingertips behind you, and twist to the left, allowing your head and neck to follow last, going as far as feels good for your body. Take a full breath, or inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Your next inhale, come back to center. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Bring your right fingertips behind you and twist to the right. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Looking over your right shoulder if that feels okay for your neck. The next inhale, come back to center. Come forward into tabletop position. Walk your hands out just a little bit. Tuck your toes, spread your fingertips wide. As you exhale, lift your hips high to downward facing dog. Straighten your legs as much as you can. They can remain bent a little bit if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Take a full breath in and out. On your next inhale, lift your right leg high behind you. Exhale, bring it in between your fingers. Lower your back knee. And then Well, you can lower your knee or you can leave it lifted. Engage your core and bring your hands to the top of your thigh. Then inhale, your arms up overhead, your palms facing each other, crescent lunge. Full breath in and out. Next inhale, bring your palms down to low lunge. Step your right foot back to downward facing dog. Melt your heels to the ground. It's okay if they don't reach all the way there. Take a breath here. Inhale your left foot up behind you. Exhale, bring it in between your hands. Your next inhale, crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your thigh as you bring your torso up, and then bring your arms overhead. You can also bring your hands to prayer, or they can stay on your thigh. Whatever variation of your arms that you like. Take a full breath in and out. On your next exhale, lower your hands and your torso down to low lunge. Step your right foot up to meet the left in forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, float your arms down by your sides for Tadasana. Bring your feet together, your big toes touching. Draw energy up through the arches of your feet. Turn your palms out. Take another breath. Awesome. We are going to do 3 rounds of sun salutations. So if you're not at the top of your mat, come to the top of your mat in Tadasana. This is where we will start. Inhale your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward at your hips, coming down with a flat back. And then you can round your upper back down, let your head and neck become soft, and your fingertips can come to the floor, your toes, your ankles, your shins, wherever they can reach. You can have a bend in your knees if you need. Plant your palms, step one foot back and then the other into plank. Make sure your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Engage your core to keep your hips in a nice straight line from your head to your heels. Lower your knees, and on your exhale, slowly lower down through Chaturanga. Pause when your elbows are about 90 degrees, and then lower the rest of the way down. Keep your elbows hugged in tight. Slide your palms back next to your ribs. And on an inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest, your legs, your head to look up. Exhale, roll over your toes to downward facing dog, sending your hips high. Inhale, step one foot up and then the other in forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, your arms to Tadasana. Awesome. That was 1 round. We're going to do 2 more. And you are welcome to flow through at your own pace. If you would like, just follow your breath. Use that to guide you. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Step one foot back and then the other into plank. Lower your knees. Come through Chaturanga. Make sure when you do Chaturanga, you're doing it slowly, mindfully, in good form to prevent injury. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step one foot back up And then the other in forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, your arms down by your sides. Tadasana. All right, one more round. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Maybe this time you hop back into plank, if that feels okay. Come through chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe this time you hop your feet up to meet your hands in forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, your arms down by your sides for Tadasana. Awesome. If you need to grab a drink of water, go ahead and do that. At any time, you can pause the video and grab water, listen to your body. Jump right back in when you're ready. So we are at tops of our mats in Tadasana. Engage your core, bring your hands to your hips, and step your right foot back about 3 to 5 feet. Turn your toes out slightly. Keep your heel planted. Keep your hips squared. And then exhale, warrior one. Bend your left knee so that it stacks directly over your left ankle. Inhale, your arms out and up overhead, your palms facing each other. Bring your right knee to your left thigh. Twist to the left and bring your left hand behind your back or to the back of your right thigh if you are able to. Twisting here. Your next inhale, twist back to center. Straighten your left leg. I'm getting my rights and my lefts mixed up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Hinge over that left leg. Bring your hands down. They can rest on your shin, your ankle, the floor if you can reach. If you want to grab both of your blocks and put them next to your foot, you can bring your hands to your blocks and then let your head and your neck become soft. Exhale, bend your left knee, pivot on your right foot. You might need to wiggle it back a little bit, coming into a low lunge. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back to meet the right in downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg up behind you. Exhale, plant it between your hands. Plant your left foot, maybe bring it in just a little bit. Turn the toes out slightly. And then on your inhale, come up with a flat back to warrior one. Arms up overhead with your palms facing each other. Bring your left hand to your right thigh. Twist to the right. Bringing your right hand behind your back, or if possible, to the back of your left thigh. Little twist here. Your next inhale, come back to center. Your arms up overhead. Straighten your right leg. exhale, pyramid pose. Drape your torso over your front leg. Bring your fingertips to wherever they can reach, and then let your head fall over. Bring your palms to the floor, bend your right leg, pivot on your left foot, step it back a little bit so you can get into low lunge, and then step your right foot back to meet the left, hips high to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward at your hands and roll forward into plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra, so keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest up. And then exhale, lower back down. Bring your forehead to the mat. Bring your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. You can stay here. You can leave your arms here if you would like, or you can interlace your fingers behind your back and pull your hands down towards your glutes. On your inhale, locust pose. Bring your head and your chest up, as well as your legs. Leave your pelvis rooted to the mat. Continue to gaze down at the mat to keep your neck elongated. Take a full breath in and out. And on your next exhale, release everything to the mat. That is preparing us for bow pose. Make sure your legs, your knees are still hip distance apart. Bend your knees, bring your feet closer to your glutes. Reach back with your arms and grab your feet or your ankles. And on an inhale, lift everything up except for your pelvis. Now, if you have some knee issues, you can take your blanket underneath your knees, and that'll kind of help support them a little bit better. If you can't lift them up as far. On your next exhale, lower everything back down to the mat. Bring your hands under your forehead to rest for a few breaths. Bend your knees and kind of move side to side to release your spine after deep back bend and bow pose. And whenever you are ready, slowly roll over, make your way to your back. If you would like to take happy baby here, bend your knees into your chest, feet wide, grab onto your feet. Stop, just an option. Rock back and forth. And whenever you're ready, make your way into your final resting pose. Blanket can be used here in a couple of different ways. You want it underneath your knees, underneath your head. If you do put it under your head, you don't want it to be too thick because we want to keep as much of a flat shape as we can. Let your feet fall open, your palms by your sides, either facing the ceiling, or you can ground down by putting your palms on the mat. And gently close your eyes. I'm going to rest here for a few minutes. Allow your body to soften. Soften into the world around you. Allow the air and earth to heat, revive, rejuvenate, and reawaken. Remember how wildness always holds you close. Strong, consistent, slow and steady. Rocks you in scents and sights and rhythms. Is always there to ground us. Is always soothing and knowing and simple and ready. Victoria Erickson. When you're ready, bring your attention back to the room around you. Find some small movements in your body. Maybe you wiggle your toes or your fingers, roll your wrists, your ankles. Maybe you find some small stretches, arms up overhead, stretching out your whole body. In your own time, roll over to one side, push up to a comfortable seated position, and leave your eyes shut if you'd like. Open them gently if you're ready for that. I hope that you're feeling energized and inspired and ready for all the beautiful changes that spring brings. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos, future yoga practices. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this as spring begins, and have a wonderful season. Namaste.